He's 190 centimeters tall. On July 8, on national television, he wrapped both arms around another cast member and went still, the kind of stillness you only see when someone decides, in real time, that they're now responsible for another person's safety. That's Rabbit News Hallyu, and the man in his arms just posted 3 words on Weibo that undid the entire moment. Here's the scene. It happened during Let's Start Deduction, a variety show built around suspense challenges staged in near-total darkness. During one blackout segment, the lights cut, a rotating prop cage threw the group off balance, and a string of NPC performers kept popping into view to startle the cast. Somewhere in that chaos, Ding Chengxin, himself over 180 centimeters, flinched hard enough to fold into whoever was nearest. That person turned out to be Zhang Linghe. Zhang didn't just steady him. He held on, repeated a warning about Ding's hand, an old injury the show clearly knew to work around, and stayed in that position until the lights came back. None of that, by itself, is remarkable. Cast members protect each other on shows like this constantly, it's built into the format. What made this clip travel was the visual mismatch, 2 tall men, one visibly folding into the other, in a genre that usually plays taller idols as equally imposing. Viewers zeroed in on it. Clips spread fast. And then Ding Chengxin did something that looks, at first glance, like nothing. He opened Weibo and posted, "I've grown up." That's the line everyone's laughing at. It's also the line almost nobody is reading correctly. That post wasn't captioned. It wasn't explained. It went up the same day the clip started circulating, and it directly contradicts the image the clip had just built, an idol who, seconds earlier, looked like he needed protecting, publicly insisting, unprompted, that he doesn't. Fans treated it as a joke, and it is one. But a public correction posted same day, needing zero context for anyone to get the reference, isn't only a joke. It's a decision. And decisions like that usually reveal more about how an idol experiences virality than the virality itself does. Because here's what actually happened. Mechanically, Ding got startled by a jump scare performer inside a spinning cage. That's the entire physical event. The protection reading, small idol, big protector, tender caretaking, is a narrative viewers built on top of raw footage, helped along by height numbers that make the size gap read as bigger than it likely felt in the room. Zhang Linghe's verified behavior was specific and practical, confirm who he's holding, then repeatedly warn him to protect an already injured hand. That's safety management, not a tenderness performance. But safety management doesn't go viral. Big idol cradles small idol in the dark does. That gap between what happened and what got watched is where this story actually lives. But the most revealing detail isn't in the footage at all. It's what happened in the hours after it went up. So why would an idol push back on a story his own team likely never asked him to correct? It's worth zooming out to how idol management in this industry actually handles moments like this. Agencies generally don't discourage warm, caretaking content between castmates, brotherly dynamics test well, they're safe, and they extend a show's shelf life past its air date. What agencies do watch closely is how an individual member's image holds up once a clip escapes the show's context and starts living as a standalone meme. A cast member being protected once, inside a game, reads as charming. A cast member becoming known mainly as the one who gets protected is a different, more limiting narrative, one that can quietly work against an idol in a competitive market where members are also expected to read as capable, self-possessed performers, not just the group's designated soft one. Not every idol responds to that pressure the same way. Some let the caretaking edit run and say nothing, treating the warmth as pure brand equity. Ding Chengxin chose the opposite. He intervened immediately, in his own voice, on his own account, with no promotional framing, just a flat, almost defensive assertion of maturity. That's not a passive reaction to a viral clip. That's an idol actively managing how one unscripted second gets to define him, before his agency's communications team even has to weigh in. That instinct, reach for the phone before the narrative sets, shows up elsewhere in the same episode, in a smaller, funnier version. When Ding got tangled in a wire mid-task and couldn't free himself one-handed, several cast members tried and failed to loosen it before Zhang Linghe simply bit through the cord with his teeth, an unglamorous solve that left Jin Jing visibly stunned and left Ding caught between shock and a laugh he couldn't suppress. Nobody needed to post a correction after that one. It stayed exactly what it was, a funny, minor beat, remembered as comic relief instead of repackaged into a defining trait. That difference tells you something. It's not caretaking itself that triggers a response, it's whether the caretaking threatens to become the story. That mutual habit isn't new, either. Earlier in the season, Zhang was seen helping Ding adjust a face mask and complimenting how he looked. Ding, unprompted, warned Zhang mid-workout that sweat conducts electricity near the equipment he was using. Small, unglamorous, repeated, the kind of caretaking that doesn't trend on its own but explains why, when it finally did trend, it read as earned rather than staged. Fans split into two readings of the Weibo post, and both loop back to the same anchor. One camp treated it as pure comedy, an idol getting teased for looking soft, pushing back on principle. The other camp connected it to a running pattern from earlier in the season. The two have needled each other on camera all year, from Zhang openly calling Ding a little troublemaker and getting an indignant "that's harsh" back, to a running joke about handshake etiquette that Ding happily piled onto. That teasing, several viewers argued, is exactly why the blackout clip read as protective rather than awkward. It's built on a season's worth of established rapport, including a first case win the two solved together early in the show. Read that way, "I've grown up" isn't a correction aimed at strangers online. It's banter aimed at someone who already knows better, which is a different kind of statement than a PR clarification, even if it does some of the same narrative work. Which brings that Weibo post back into focus at full weight. It isn't really a joke about one blackout scene. It's a small, visible instance of something idols increasingly have to do in a media environment where a 4-second clip can outrun and outlive the actual broadcast, manage their own narrative in parallel with the platforms, sometimes within hours of the footage airing. The algorithm doesn't reward he handled a practical safety issue competently. It rewards he looked small and someone protected him, because that version comes with a built-in emotional hook. An idol who wants to be seen as more than that hook has to supply the correction himself, because nothing else in the pipeline, not the show, not the clip accounts, not the algorithm, has any incentive to do it for him. That pattern extends well past this one cast, this one show, or this one platform. As idol content increasingly lives and dies as short-form clips stripped of context, individual members are taking on more of the work of narrative maintenance themselves, issuing real-time, self-authored corrections to interpretations they never chose and don't fully control. It's a small shift in leverage, less the agency manages the image, more the artist manages the image, live, in the replies. Whether that's a healthier dynamic or just a more exhausting one is genuinely an open question. What happened on Let's Start Deduction is easy to state plainly. A startled cast member flinched during a blackout challenge, a